Hello everybody, Smith here, welcome back to some more BD Armory. Now, once again, recent events have given my recording schedule a square and very firm kick in the balls, so just a very quick one today. Something that was added to BD Armory a little while ago now was the option to turn on ramming in your craft, which means that if your craft runs out of weapons, it will attempt to use itself as a weapon, basically, and ram into an enemy craft to take it out. Which you can see one of the craft in the background here trying with very little success to do. But this got me thinking, what if we had a competition where ramming was the point? I'm going to do a more in-depth video on this at a later date, but for now, just as an introduction to the concept, I was wondering, which of my current crop of craft would come out on top if we put aside ability to maneuver and accuracy with weapons and just replace it with brute strength and ignorance? So, a very simple concept. Two of my craft, in this case the Red Hawk and the Spike Tail, just go into a fight, sans all weaponry, and then just try to collide with each other absolutely head on. And we see who survives. Here we go. It looks like the Red Hawk came out of that one on top. Hardly a surprise. This one is built a bit more robustly. My god, the Spike Tail just disappeared. Yeah, moving on to the next matchup. Same thing again, but with my Spike Tail and my Lynx. The Lynx, a craft which, hasn't done very well in recent competitions, but I think might do quite well here. Let's have a look. Oh no, mutual destruction. That was quite spectacular. Let's look at our final pairing. And the whole thing comes full circle as we watch my Lynx going up against my Red Hawk. My thanks to Brett Ryland, one of the BD Armory devs, for making this possible, by the way, because you can't do this, as I found out in the regular version of BD Armory. What's going to happen? Mutual destruction once again. So I think that means that the Red Hawk is the only one that actually survived one of its fights, so it sort of wins by default. Can I switch to anything? No, everything. I can't switch to anything. It's all destroyed. Yes, as I said, I was having difficulty doing this in the regular version of BD Armory. Turns out, you can't really do it, so I got a tweaked version of BD Armory, and you should be able to do this in upcoming versions of BD Armory. But nonetheless, I will have to leave it there. As I mentioned, I am planning to do a bit more of an in-depth video on this. In fact, if you think you could do better, if you think you could make a craft which would could win in a, well, quite literally a head-to-head competition like this, then please do send it in. Try and keep it within the 5 subscriber rule set, and I would love to feature those in that video. But as I said, that will be all for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, following me on Twitter, getting involved with the Discord, great BD Armory and KSP community on there, and more besides. All those links in the description, as are links to the PayPal and the Patreon if you want to help support the channel. You too can get your own little Patreon Kerbal, which can die pointlessly like the two just did. As well as your name at the end of videos, access to the Patreon-only Discord, access to everything I upload to Patreon. Don't go there expecting much at the moment. Yes, I will be back with some more BD Armory, hopefully not quite such a dumb concept, but yeah, until then, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.